from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
In the second spot, right fielder Gregory.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. 1 down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Herrera is there, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA. Sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Santana. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Pirates nothing. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line toward the alley and left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 7, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Striding in, Colin Moran. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4, right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So stepping in, J.P. Crawford, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jorge Alfaro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knock.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. 2-1. The 2-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jordy Mercer is retired to kick off the inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he goes down and hits a little pop-up here to the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2. Popped up. Frazier trying to get there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Dickerson, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Gregory Polanco, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Starling Marte. Popped him up. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. Nope. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. Polanco ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Josh Bell the next to hit, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez over to his left, and that retires the side. So trying to pick things up where we left off, J.P. Crawford set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. And that's in there. Base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Crawford takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. As it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And the count will be full. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Alfaro is retired, and there's one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 2-1. On the ground to third. Moran scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. On to the top of. Stepping up to the plate, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Jordy Mercer. First time up, he went down looking. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jameson Taillon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. So now Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Up the middle and off his leg. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Ready for another shot now. Number 4. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. J.P. Crawford waits on deck. Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Looking to minimize the damage here. 1-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 1 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez takes it in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Alfaro. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 45, Michael Galli.
1-1, here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 3-1 to him now. 3-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 2-2. This is popped up. Arrieta will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He was a double play victim last time around. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Francisco Cervelli, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Herrera is off at first with 2 away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Striding in once again, Colin Moran. He went down on strikes last time up. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jordy Mercer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
This is back toward the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael
David Freese will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Line drive to center field. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 70.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready once again, J.P. Crawford. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he takes a called strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Popped up. Bell has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they still lead this one 4-2. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the 9th inning from Citizens Bank Park. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 50.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Gregory Polanco. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. One away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So striding in, Corey Dickerson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a
throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jake Arrieta takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Hector Neris hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game separate trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.